Cahermore National School is in the parish of Allies on the western tip of the Beara Peninsula in West Cork. There were formerly three schools. The school was built in 1979 after an amalgamation of three schools in the area. Cahermore National School, Clough National School in Allies village and Lehanmore National School. Reentrisk and Jersey Island schools had been closed previous to this, so it is the only school in the parish. It would be 13 kilometres from Cahermore School to the nearest school at Castletownbere, and this would be 27 kilometres away from the westernmost pupil who lives at Jersey Sound. We're an isolated school really, and on the west end of the Beara Peninsula, it is being the only school in the parish. We are quite a distance from many facilities. We are 2 hours away from Cork City, and we are actually the furthest school in Ireland away from the capital, Dublin. For facilities such as swimming, we would have to travel an hour to the nearest swimming pool. Local cinema would be an hour away. So we have to travel quite large distances to avail of these facilities. However, at the school we never let this hinder us. Our children are very active in sports. They take part in skiing or skull and football, they take part in basketball. We have very active school quiz teams. They're very involved in community events and Irish dancing. They take part in many things in the parish community and the broader community, and it's something we're very proud of in the school. However, it's something I worry about in the future with the loss of a teacher, it being a 2-classroom school. You know, for health and safety reasons, you know, travelling with pupils to places, it has restricted us quite a lot on our ability to partake in many events, which is disappointing and which is a huge loss to the children of the school. Most of the families in the area would come from farming and fishing backgrounds. With the rugged terrain we have here in the Beara Peninsula, farming would be on a very small scale with small farms which would be subsidised by some other form of income in the household. And similarly with fishing, it would be on a small scale by and large. So realistically the area is crying out for industry and employment of some sort to keep our people here. We would always have had a history of immigration from the area. However, traditionally families would have returned to the area, couples would return to the area at some stage to rear their families here again. And of late that does not seem to be the case, because there is very little to come back to. Rural communities like ours are really fighting for survival at the moment.
The night that children rule the world, when children rule the world, tonight